Yeah, man, want to big up Unseen Sports TV now. Keep watching them, keep supporting them.
Unseen Sports TV, a station to be watched, a station to enjoy, a station with football and more football out Jamaica.
Big up, Uncle Paul.
What is it? Casey Carlos. Carlos. Tell me. Carlos.
Carlos, all right. We're not set up.
Carlos.
A few hours later.
People with no chance. Just have to watch it.
Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. My name is Coach Parchment. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well and you are okay. Today, look at the topic. We're going to talk about the JC versus Mona and the KC versus Staths game that commenced yesterday in the semi-final staging of the Manning Cup 2022. Yes, indeed, it was a cracking game. You understand me? JC hold off the Mona attack and they scored 2 on them and won the game. Mona scored first but could not continue their dominance going forward and score more goals than JC. And Staths really fighting the odds this time, defeating KC. They scored first like previous years in their encounter, and this time they hold on to the victory, defeating the mighty KC with the mighty Whisper Dujon, Whisper Richards. Yes, people. So we're going to talk about that stuff. I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share to Unseen Sports TV. Remember, without your help, my program cannot reach to the heights that it can reach. People, remember to tell a friend to subscribe to Unseen Sports TV. Like up the live, share the live, send it out to your friends and family now. Let them know that Unseen Sports TV is live on the program. When you come on, please to drop your comment in. Once you have something to share on the program, drop a like, drop a comment, and we talk about it. All comments are accepted. Our opinions are accepted. We don't bash you for your opinion. Like I said, everybody is okay to share their pointers and what they think happened in the game. You understand me? Nothing is wrong. If you lose, you lose. You come and cheer where your team lose. Right? Nobody gonna call you down for a reason. You understand me? Because every team fail in certain areas. That's why they lose the game. Sometimes other teams are just purely better. You understand me? That's how it is in football. And shout out to my sponsor, Makerwear. You can check them out on IG at maker_wear and their website www.makerwear.com. Yes, people. So straight at it. JC versus Mona was the first game that started 4 p.m. at the National Stadium. Mona, as I said, I wanted Mona to score first. Mona scored first because that's some of the problems when they're building out of the back. When pressing JC, you can get chances to score. But if you don't capitalize on them, they're gonna haunt you in the game. And I think that is what haunt Mona in the game. They got the win couple balls up top close to their goal, but the pattern did not serve them justice at all to get the ball in areas they could have scored and win the game. So I thought that was one of the problems Mona faced. And also Mona had issues with recovering players. A lot of Mona players went on the floor. A lot of Mona players were cramping up. You understand me? A lot of Mona players were cramping up. I had to come off the field. The midfielder Thomas. He's a quality defensive midfielder. He won a lot of balls. I think his shooting today was off. Got a lot of chances to kick that ball on target, and I don't know the surface, or maybe because he's not that fit. Did not play in the previous game against Clarendon College, and coming into this game, I really had my hopes up that if you get a chance on the 18, you could put it on target and put the keeper in some trouble. But I think one of the problem this year was to have a big squad, and really aren't them, having these players playing day in, day out, playing right through here. Then coming to a competition like this, playing, 3 day apart, 2 day apart sometimes, not getting enough rest and not getting enough, recovery time. It may play a big part in how your team perform, and playing 90 minutes hard against these big teams at a young age is not an easy feat. It's not an easy feat. You understand me? It's not an easy feat to accomplish. And hats off to the Mona boys, they did proud. You understand me? We lost, but they did proud. We are proud of you guys. We are proud of what you have achieved for the school, first in history, and you can just build on this going forward. You played a mighty JC team with 30 titles back in their history. Um, so hats off to JC. They won. They beat the loud neighbors Mona, who I would say is not far away from the quality that JC have. JC have a thicker squad. They can take off players and put on fresh players and still run at you. Mona cannot do that. Mona doesn't have that luxury. You understand me? And to score on JC, a team like that first, and to you know, the game was close, because Mona got opportunities that I think, wow, put it on target, they would have scored. And I just think that Daniel Mitchell really made a blunder there in the back line. I don't know what went in his brain. First thing he should have done was to come across, not stick his foot out. The player would have to shoot first. So why sticking your foot out and the player is so close to you, in front of you? Don't stick your foot out. Allow him to get the ball, then you shift in front of him to block the shot or something. But that's how it is. Here are young players, they are young players, and they tend to make mistakes. You understand me? They tend to make mistakes. People, when you jump on the line, just drop in the comment in the comment section, like up the live, share the live to your friends and family. Just let them know Anti Sports is live on YouTube. No. What them say? Stats can't beat more, huh? KC can't lose. KC can't lose. I made 2 predictions yesterday in the preview show, but only team that I wanted to win was Mona, but Mona lost. But I got one right in terms of stats. I know stats have the capability to beat this KC team, and they also have the capability to beat JC. If you watch the previous game where stats played JC, they had numerous amount of chances in the quarterfinal, numerous amount of chances to beat this JC team. Understand me? But that's how history is, and that's how it was planned out. That KC would play stats, and stats would use this way to go through. I think maybe it was the other way. It would be a different way out. A different way out. You understand me? People, it was a cracking game yesterday of schoolboy football. I'm telling you, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't that easy. No. Give me a second, people. So I'm telling you, it was a interesting game, especially in the last game with stats. Yo, you see those goals that stats score? Big goals, man. Big goals. Those goals are one to watch over and over and over and over and over again. I'm telling you, those goals that Staths scored was top quality goal. Saquon Satchel is a top player. He controlled the game. He controlled the game for Staths, right? He controlled the game for Staths. He is his movements off the wing coming inside, taking the ball, moving it around. The coach role for Saquon Satchel was very important in this game. He's one of the players who can go in the back line and take it and move it forward. He's one of the players who can be on the wing and come inside and take it and move it forward. He's one of those players who can hold up the ball and play it. He's one of those players who can kick the ball from long range with venom and score on teams. He understands what he should do on the field as a attacking player, as a wide striker. You understand me? And he interchange roles and he know what to do depending on where he's on the pitch. You understand me? I heard that he was a part of the Phoenix program. I don't know how true that is, but I guess he was a part of the Phoenix program. And once you go Phoenix and Fred Butler, you must learn something. You must learn something. You must get better at your work. Not taking away the important work that Staths did with him, but Staths should get credit also for working with these players and most of their players that they have, such as Amar Leng, Omar Reed. Omar Reed is also a talented young player from last season. Quick with the ball, dribble pass with a flash, smart player, know what to do when he's going forward. Staths front three, quality up top. I'm telling you, they're going to give JC some really problem. As I said before, once Staths, starts to put on their shooting boots, they are going to be very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I'm telling you, very dangerous. You understand me? So, let me share the screen. I'm going to invite some people. Once you come on the live and you want to come on and talk about it, you can comment the link in the comment section right here. I'll drop the link in the comment section so people can jump on if they want to talk about the game yesterday. So the link is in the comment section, people. You can click the link and we'll come on and we'll talk about it. You understand me? Share it live, man. Share it live with your friends, man. 2 people are on live, carry it up to about 10 or 20. Get some more people on. It's an early morning, breakfast morning show. So, a lot of people is not really on the YouTube space yet. But, share it live, man. Tell your friends and see sports we are talking about schoolboy football. You understand? So people can jump on or can talk. As I said before, the JC versus KC game is a wonderful game. What I didn't like about the game was, I thought the Staths players were targeting this one. All the tackling, they know that they're not going to win the ball, and they come with their swinging hard, trying to hurt the player. I didn't like about the game. I think we should try to outsmart players more than try to hurt players, because teaching players to do that in a time like this now, where VAR is, you won't last long on the field. You won't last long, and your career going to go down. You understand me? So people going to say Ramos this and Ramos that. Ramos will not last long in this time. Ramos have to do it before this time. No, these players are going into VAR situation. VAR. Everything if you're going to go professional football, you're going to go in a VAR situation. What are you going to do? You learn to keep down players from schoolboy days. What are you going to do when you go into professional settings? Keep down players and get red card and come on the field. Nobody wants you wants to buy you. Nobody wants you at their club. So we have to teach the kids the right way from now. Outsmart the player, man. Tackle him properly and get the ball. If you tackle him and they make a mistake, then they don't look malicious. Based on how the action was when you replay it. It's okay, but when you're going hard out and you're missing the player, you're going like that, you're going off of the player's foot. It shows that you're targeting the player. I don't like that in football. I don't like that in Jamaica football. I think we should move away from that. It's very embarrassing when these young players leave from Jamaica and play for the national team. And when they go in the national team and they play the first practice game, they get a red card. It's not, it don't look good. It don't look good. It's not the right way for us to teach our youngsters. You understand me? Nullify the past. Nullify the past to whisper. Right? But I am not agreeing with how these players went after whisper. They wanted to hurt him. It's obvious. Staths is a good team. You don't need to do that. You don't need to go after a player and try to hurt the player. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with how the players went after a whisper. You understand me? And even though they tried that, whisper still managed to contribute to the game. One of the biggest ways that he had an assist and a wonderful place to goal. Right? It shows that this youth has quality. You understand me? Should not try to damage a player like that. Can foul him, man, but you don't have to foul him that way, to hurt him. Yeah? You don't have to hurt a player for fouling. You don't have to hurt a player for fouling. You understand me? You don't have to hurt a player for fouling. I'm not agreeing with some of the tackles that I saw with the and then we teach the boys that it's not a girl sports. It's not a girl sports for sure. But when we have to teach them not to hurt our own brothers. Not to hurt our brothers. Don't look good. It didn't look good. And I understand why the coach, went off like that. But he apologized to the coach. But at the end of the day, we should teach the youngsters the right thing. Don't play football supposed to evolve from that. But what they say, if you're a defender and you're late, you understand? A defender, once you tackle as a defender, that means you're late. That's what they say. Once you tackle as a defender, you're late. Understand me? So I think we as coaches should implement that. Hey, we don't play this brutal football thing. We want it, nobody pays to see anybody on the field kicking down people. If we want to watch that, we can watch kickboxing or boxing or karate or so. We don't want to watch that. Or NFL when my league man watch NFL. But in football, we don't want to see the kick down, bro. We don't want to see the man step on a man ankle. You understand me? A kick down man and them thing there. We want to see the ball and move on. Man flat over ball and ball kick from far going and goal and man pass ball properly. Them something we want to see and the crowd are real man get pile and them thing. And that we want to see on the field. We don't want to see them thing there. So anyway, come over from that. Now, JC versus KC going to be a cracking game also in the final at Savannah Park. I think they should go to Savannah Park. So the finals is set for December. Let's look on the poster. People. I'm going to tell you when the final is set. Just give me a second. Final is set. All right, so the final is set, people. I'm gonna give you the date when it's going to play. All right, so it's the 2nd of December at Savannah Park, 6:15 p.m. 6:15 p.m. the 2nd of September, and that is next week. That is next week, what, Saturday? I think next week Saturday. Let's look. I will be at that final. I will be at that final, people. I'm telling you, I will be there live and direct. So, yeah, no, this is Friday. Next week, Friday. Next week, Friday. So there's the third. So next week, Friday. Next week, Friday, December the 2nd. That's when the final is going to play. Unseen. Yeah, Richie Royal. Big up yourself, Richie, in the building, people. Richie, when I talk about it, the tackle when I see you with them a fling for Richie whisper. I never like it, you understand me? I said, and not because I whisper, but any player at all, once you go off a main player like that, now I gotta agree to it, you understand me? I think I'm add Richie Royal to the program. Yeah, Richie, big up yourself. Richie,
Auntie,
what go on?
morning to everyone.
Yeah, man.
Them say you're gonna hide, Mona lose.
Who said
Where are
that?
you?
Who said
The people them will report the channel them and about the subscriber them.
that? Yo, me, I buy a subscriber yet, you know. So I don't know.
So
I
how you
don't
reach
know.
4,000? How you reach 4,000 so fast?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, so I'm mostly track and field fans now.
Okay, so the tracks people them could tune in.
You remember one time, something I go on World Championship and the World Championship and the Jamaica
No,
Trials.
man. Yeah, man, I see the video will blow you up, man. I see
Yeah, man, a video.
it was a Shelly and Fraser.
Yeah,
I think it was the finals.
right. I didn't video the blow.
But yeah, every you always have a one video where go blow up your channel.
Yeah,
When
man.
so when that video blow up your channel,
Now you that take off.
yeah, you're gonna always be.
And then what we find out is that people will start jump on your program now when them start see a thing level up. People get
Yeah.
interested more. Yeah.
You have to level up with your people then, man. You
Yeah,
can't
right.
have 4,000 subscribers
Mhm.
and only get 4 or 5 views.
You see, so what the thing I know is through we have the football content, you know, most of the football people cling to, you know, sports max, I am sure sports, military going and this or that now, because them they all on the field of the work, so they might get more people than me, you understand me? But
Yeah, they are close.
they are close.
Up
Yeah.
close.
So me I build the football fans them now. But it's the same time track and field start, I gone left them, I see it. You know what I mean? Track and field start. You know. Richie Royal. Richie Royal internet have a little issue. I don't know what's wrong. But Richie Royal gone. Richie Royal gone, people. Internet issues. Not hearing him at all. Or he's on a call or something. Somebody called him. You know, once they call you when you're on the program, it can stop you from doing what you do. Yeah, people. So I'm telling you, the two games were a blockbuster. It was an interesting game to watch. You pay $1,000. These are the games that you want to watch. If you look at the stats goals, those are goals that win games. You understand me? Those goals are really, you know, put together. The tactics that Mr. Williams teach his boys when going forward, the pattern of play that they practice each day and day in and day out, it really with those quality players up top, you can always tell yourself that you're going to get opportunity. You can always tell yourself that you're going to be in the game. But the problem with stats, you know, from quarterfinal is that they're not putting away all of their goals and they tend to give up some soft goals. You know, I think the goal that Whisper scored, they could have, you know, do some more defensive work there. But you know, Whisper is quality. and his education in the box is not normal. His levels above, these defenders. So when him check in like that and check in again and drop him shoulder and go across, I think what these boys should start to think about now is how they can block the ball. And because they're far away from him, so he try to block the ball. That's where that's where a lot of our defenders weak in football. Once you can get the ball from the player and he's going to shoot, your first impression, your second impression now is to what? Try to block the player from shoot. And I think that is one of the things that our coaches don't really teach in Jamaica. You understand me? Not everybody going to take away from a attacking player. Some attacking players are very good with the ball at their feet. You should try to, start to think about blocking. So a lot of time I see players charging into players and they get some dismissed, they get some beat. You understand me? The goal that Zimmerman scored, all Peralta had to do was to go in front of the line of and stop. While he was going close to Zimmerman, was go close and stop. But he run all the way in, right? I don't know what he was thinking that the player going to do, right? But he just went all the way in and just take a chop for nothing at all. All Peralta had to do was to go in, Jackie, slow down, right? Go in, right? Or go in, don't let him cut in. Go in, block, stop him from cutting. Go in the line of the player, stop him from cutting. Allow him to go down the line. It would be harder for him to score the goal. Not saying that he would stop him from scoring the goal, but you will give him a harder, outcome for him to score. You understand me? But when you allow a player like that to just go inside, chop inside, and just kick the ball, and take that beating, I was like, I can't believe. You understand me? But if you look back at the foul though in the game, in the KC versus Mona, the foul with Thomas, the interception that JC made. So foul. Clearly you can see that the player did not get the ball. Clearly you can see that the player did not get the ball. I can see if I can play that clip for you guys and slow it down because I like to use evidence. I like to use evidence to show you guys what went wrong. So I am going to play that clip for you guys to see. You understand me? I'm going to slow it down. So you guys can see it was a foul. And the referee did not give it to Mona. And that led to the goal. And even one player from Mona was down on the field. You understand me? So at the end of the day, it's a good goal by JC. But I can't blame. I can't because the defender wasn't there to help him to help to stop the counter attack or the breakthrough, the transition into attack there. And Mona team was out of shape, bad right there, defensively. So I'm gonna show you people. Just give me a second so I can show you what went wrong there. I can show you the foul that was made. And if you look at it closely, it was the player did not get the ball. The player got the defensive midfielder foot and took him out, and the referee did not blow. I think these referees are poor. It was right there. So I was wondering what is wrong. You did not see that it was a foul. You understand me? The thing with Zimne's goal is that the youth are running from left wing to centre back. Should have a centre back right there to collect the ball. Yes, but remember one of the defenders was on the ground, suffering from cramps or something. Caswell Bayliss. You understand me? One of the players was suffering from cramp. So that really, tamper with the back line. Meaning that one of the players that should be in the puzzle there wasn't there because he was out on the ground. And the interception from the player and the Thomas was a foul. The referee did not blow it. If you slow it down and look at it, it was a foul. You understand me? I'm going to play it for you guys so you guys can watch it and see it, Caswell Bayliss. You guys can watch it and see it and tell me if it wasn't a foul. Understand me? I want to invite somebody on the program also. Just give me a second. So I'm gonna play this first and then me invite the person. All right. Oh, for real, for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you look at it, one of the players was out on the ground, but you can't stop JC from attack because then, that's how the game is. But at the end of the day, I think if that player wasn't, you know, down and out, the backline would have in the right shape and they would get opportunity. You notice that JC did not get the opportunity like that so easy again to play a through ball and go clear and go like that. One of the people on the plate. So share screen. And this. So I'm gonna play it so you guys can see it. See it here, slow it down. See it slow down here. Bigger speed. So the demon got the ball now. Push it forward. It's in slow motion here, people. People can see it, Cut it there. The player jump in. That's a foul. The player jump in, cut it away from him. Jump in. That's a foul. Did not catch the ball, caught the player. Even if the foot touched the ball, he caught the player first. He caught Thomas first. And the referee did not blow for a foul there. The referee did not blow for a foul there. You understand me? I don't understand. Look at where the referee is. That's a foul. You understand me? Let me play it again one more time from this part. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. You understand me? That's a foul. Caswell, what do you think about that? People in the comment section, what do you think about it? Is it a foul or is it not a foul? Is it a foul or is it not a foul? Understand me? I'm going to play it over back one more time so you guys can see what really happened. All right. All right, people. So everybody see that, right? Everybody see that. Um, I believe that was a foul, and straight after that, JC scored and won. You understand me? Um, that's how the game goes. The referee may not see everything, but I'm saying you're so close to the play. You must have seen that, or I don't know. Foul, both Mona goals could be prevented. Foul, both Mona goals could be prevented. Yeah, I'm saying like the Mona player looked like he was on his way down before the contact. No, but must be on his way down. He cut the ball away from the player. The player charged in to him. Did not get the ball. You can see it on the replay, bro. What are you seeing? Ravan Bennett, what are you saying? You want me to play it over again? You want me to play it over again? That's a foul. I'm gonna play it over again so you can see it. Let me play it over again. Because I'm telling you. So you say the player is on the ground before. So let's see if the player was going down. Because we're trying to find the best way forward. Cut. Contact. Look. Cut. He's not on the ground. He's cutting and leaning this way to go. The player is here. Player's foot come cross him. Right? Player foot come cross him. Contact. Down. Cut away. Contact. Did not touch the ball. Kept the player first. Take out his leg. Take out his leg. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Every day. Every day that's a foul. So I don't know what Ravan is saying. And I saw the player wasn't going down before the contact. He caught the ball and was going in the direction where the ball is. The player jumped in with his foot, right? Got the leg out. Maybe as a JC man, I am a bit biased then. Yeah, well, I understand that though, Ravan, then, but that's a foul. But that's how the game is. They have to bounce back from that and try to win. See, win. You understand me? A lot of calls in Jamaica should be fouls, including that one. Refs needs to understand they are a part of the development of football in Jamaica. So, Bala does say a lot of calls in Jamaica should be fouls, include that one. Refs needs to understand they are part of the development of football in Jamaica too. This mentality where our tackle is 1990. Yeah, you see how we play them from stats at attack whisper, bro. And that's what I'm telling you. We Jamaicans can't move away from the 1990s football. Them play they can't survive in this world of football now. They cannot survive. You understand me? Because we're going to take them out, them career go in shot. Nobody will go and buy them. Nobody go and buy them. Because all they want to do is burst this. That's what we teach our young boys to do. Burst this. Mash him up. Take him out. Him are the killer. No, bro, you don't take out your country brothers like that, bro. Don't take out. Proud of Mona, though. Massive improvement at 10 and 11 Mona used to get when we had go school 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, not like 10 or 11. Now Mona can almost beat a big giant 30 trophy. Think it's easy if we go against a big giant and score upon them first. Huh? Easy. You know, easy. Big up Mona, you understand? And now we jump up on stats now to carry away the trophy now. Cause stats more win now, you know. I don't want JC you know, stats more win. Hey, Brabant Bennett, a stats me want beat, I want David beat Collard. David want beat Collard. And I believe stats can beat this team. Right? I believe stats can beat this team. So I tell you, that's what me believe. See me? Ravan said, I can agree about the poor referee in JA. It was shocking how the referee protecting Whisper. Let me tell you, that referee didn't protect nobody in a football. Is the referee the ref game that I don't like when he ref no game. He thinks that it's a bully football game. I don't know what is in his brain when he ref. He feel like if you don't kick down somebody, remember the game when the ref, you know, and when they play them push one on the player, not the dugouts and split the man, you know, not even a red card, you know, and get the man in a bro. I don't like when the referee ref any game, import that game. Because him think of bully football, female refereeing can't go foreign, can't make it overseas. You have to protect the players then when people spend money upon. You see me? That referee, I tell you, if you're watching games and when we ref the game against, I don't know who him get game. When do Sophia get game? What the referee there do Sophia get game? When him do? It's not good. NFL in figure ref, bro. NFL game. Well, lick down and kick down and mash up is okay. Watching the game, I could believe the refs wasn't defending a great talent like this machine here. I tell you, exactly. Referee them need to do better, man. Referee them need to do better. I swear. That referee don't protect no player. That one that in Staths game, protect no player. I tell you that. It don't look good neither. Your referee have him cards and upon him on the field now. Great. In a match like this, you have to go to the sideline to the assistant referee to get a red card. No look good. We play Staths in 2 finals over the last 5 years. I think this is the best chance, though. They look a really quality team. Yeah, remember last season they never have a good quality goalkeeper, or I would say even a quality defense line. This season they have a better defense line, and Saturday coming is their second game against JC, and I think if they put on their shooting boots like yesterday and KC, they're gonna beat you guys because you have serious problem when not try to build up the ball from the back. Serious problem when not try to keep it from the back. Understand? And we tend to give us some ball. I think with the attacking force of Saquon Sachet and then Omar Reed, hey, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy for JC. There is a Mona tackle that should be straight right to Mona number 11 that they're tackled by the corner flag. Yeah. You know? Yeah, I'm sure I get care too, man. Should I get care too. I don't care where school they play for. Once I do dirty tackles like that, they should come off the field. I don't know. I can't be biased for anybody when you're doing such things like that to hurt a player. You understand me? Can't be biased to anybody. I have to, you know, instill the role of the game and teach the youngsters the right thing from now, because one of the most embarrassing thing in a ball is and Ravan, and when the youth them left from Jamaica, left from go play for Jamaica, get red card in a friendly match, You know how that sound? You know how that look? That's embarrassing. Really embarrassing. Don't look good. Don't look good. And over the years, some of that happened to us as players. You get red card in a friendly game. Or you do that. Because they're used to the JPL and from schoolboy that you go over the could do. I'm not in agreement with that. None at all. None at all. Anyway, people, so congratulations to Mona. Congratulations to JC. JC prevailed to the final, but Mona really put on a show. They really, made the game, the popularity, the marketing of the whole competition. Mona really, stepped up even higher than some of the big teams in terms of, loud, you know, making people believe that a small team could have, you know, reached this heights from nothing to something. Really, for marketing purpose, they really did a lot of stuff. The football that they played really caught a lot of people eye. They drive fear in big teams. They allowed big teams to go and sit down in their coaching room and think about what they are going to do when playing Mona. That's what Mona did, and I am proud of them. Mona really drive fear in big teams. Understand me? Especially KC and JC and CC also. They really, focus in their training session to try and beat this Mona team. Understand me? And everybody know Mona won't change their tactics or tweak their tactics on nobody. I think next season, if they have better defenders, more out and out defenders playing that system, they can create problem. Better defenders, smarter defenders, know what to do in situations and stop giving away silly goals. I think the system can work better next season. The system is okay, but the players at the back are not ready for that system. Bro, I'm overseas and did play college ball, and the first thing the coach tell me is stay on your foot. If you slide, be 100%, you win the ball. Right. Stay on your foot. Once you slide and show your studs in there, you can hurt somebody and you can break somebody's foot, because when that foot is grounded and all the body weight is on that foot, and somebody lift that foot away without you knowing that the foot is coming, you can pop the person's foot. I don't like to, I don't pay, I wouldn't pay my money to go and watch fight and watch players getting hurt and stuff like that. I don't like that part of the game when people purposely try to do that. If it's accident, it's okay. It's an accident, it's okay. People, Rich Royale is back. So let's add Whispers Fathers to the program. Yes, Richie, you break up a while ago. You come
Yeah,
back
sorry
now.
about that, Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. The cars them are coming quick and fast.
Remember, say he's a wanted man in you from all over the world. Richie,
Yes. So
yeah,
I sent you. You watch a video that I sent you.
yeah. I just played it a while ago on the program, showing people the mistake that the referee made. It's a foul. The foul and what's his name,
Okay.
Omarion Thomas.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a foul. That's a foul. It's a clear foul. But everybody know these Jamaican referees are not up to par. All right.
Yeah.
One of the thing I don't understand, Richie, is that when they go overseas and do the Congo Cup competition, they look like they're the best thing in the world. But when they come back to Jamaica, it's like them a god, them can't do anything and get with it. Nobody can sanction them.
Yeah. We know of the tactics that teams like Staths, Waterford, and Charlie Smith come with when they deal with a player of Whisper caliber. In the first part of the season, I had to call with Issa to state that if you don't protect the player, we're not gonna make the player play, because it was a match against Meadowbrook where a blatant foul, and somebody did a video and said Whisper down injured because he fell and him grazed him shoulder, and they thought he was injured, but it was a penalty. But KC was already leading 5-0, and the ref went to refer and said, I said, ref, isn't that a clear penalty? He said they were leading 5-0 already. Same nobody called the penalty. You can't quote, it's not so the game play. The game is not played like that.
So
A
these are
penalty is a penalty.
so when you say our youngsters don't develop and make it to make it out of Jamaica, these are some of the factors the referees are not helping the sports in Jamaica.
Yeah, it's not.
And who is there to see when the referee doing wrong stuff and penalize them? You know what? Them can't penalize them because some of them not referee, not working for the FA anymore. They must call them because they're not nobody else. You look at the
Yeah.
referees, them on the field, them belly big. I don't understand this. This is unprofessional.
But the game need them in a parchment. The game need referees.
Yeah, but we need to do better. We're going to do a drive and get some young youth and teach them the game.
The game needed and teach them the courses. Send them to referee other games in other countries.
6 or 1.5 hours in there. When you take up a referee where come out of the FA, right? But him still, him learn it and when you look at him physical condition, we think him won't go in a game.
Sure.
Think about it.
True.
And one decision them can hurt a player for life. One decision them can hurt a player for life. That player could be one of the next Leon Bailey. One of that referee decision can hurt a player for life. It's that serious.
So you played the other video that I sent you with the tackle made on Whisper.
No, I never played the video. Okay, I'll drop it now to make people see it. Hold on, people. Let me drop it. Present. Share screen. I'm going to play it now so people can see.
Spoke about breaking up these plays at source, and he knew had he let Richards go and could have been trouble.
More often than not, it is trouble when he gets going. Took one for the team there, but yet again in that defensive midfield area,
We'll look at that. The
Don't
more
play it again. Don't play it again. Don't play it again.
Hill spoke about breaking up these plays at source, and he knew had he let Richards go, it could have been trouble.
More often than not, it is trouble when he gets going. Took one for the team there, but yet again.
You know, I am not in that mindset of winning at any cost. You understand me? I don't teach my player to do that. I don't know, but I teach my players to stay on their feet. If you are late, if you're to tackle as a defender, that means you're late. Not true. That's what they teach us to teach players. If you understand me, but we used to the 90s football where, you know, bust lace and you're a girl, rough house. You understand me?
You know, look at that tackle. Look how bad that is.
Very bad. You know. Very bad.
And what did the player get for that?
It's a yellow card.
Yellow card. Is that a yellow card challenge?
In foot, I'm man, lucky things they whisper about in Schengen.
That is above the Schengen to punishment. What you think? What you think we're gonna work on in the half time? That was his knee, brother. You missed the ball.
That lick him knee?
Yeah, that was his knee.
My God. So that was the tackle that caused him to come off after.
Yeah.
No man. Going down. Hold on. Going down. Yeah. Going down is the first half. Yeah. Right. It was 2-1 first. 2-1 going into the half time. 2-1. Yeah, right. We never did see that because I don't know what happened to sportsman yesterday. There will be a glitching. We made it a buffer. We made a buffer yesterday. I don't know. On the sportsman. But as I said before, Richie Royal, the referees them now protect the players in Jamaica. You know, it's a referee that ref Staths game. Remember the game we play a game they play, a Premier League game they play under the Spalding Sports Complex, right? And a jump where Airborne a man push Airborne in the dugout and bust him finger and I think carry the man take out and give the player. The referee in the ref no game. NFL in figure ref, me I tell you that straight. A referee him figure ref NFL and them fighting game then. Because of that him wants to on the field. Him no make no call for certain tackle. You have to blatantly knock out somebody on the field for him blow. That's what we see with that referee. You understand?
But not issue with no referee, you know. But you see if you do something where it is blatantly a mistake, I will correct you and I will point it out to that. Yeah, man, that one was too blatant. What were you seeing? In other words, you understand? You know, Jamaica want to see what Whisper would have do when him two goals done, and them thing there. They want to see, yeah.
We see what him can do.
They want to see what he can do.
And you know one of the greatest thing when I learn about Whisper, no matter how you go for him or how you want to hurt him, you not retaliate.
No.
And that's the thing where the recipe where I'm going to do well. Once him going to the right channel, going forward from schoolboy football into a professional era, him going to do well because you know this is what the people look at.
Like I said in the other video, the man is playing a Waterford match. A Waterford player leave from where him there for try for just go leave from where him there and just go chuck Whisper. Just go chuck him, so you know, for no reason. You understand? And him, you know, him ease off, him defensive, and him players them come around him. Him stretch over the player them and chuck him again. Charlie
It's a
Smith
fight.
match. You want me to tell you, Charlie Smith match. The youth step on him toe. The center half step on him toe. And him ease him off in him chest. The man hold him face and drop down, on the ground. The linesman are waving flag cause the man come off of the field with an ice pack on him face, This when I run back the video and see it. I see when Whisper put him on him chest and ease him off of him toe. And this player hold him face and drop down. Yeah, man, these are, some of the tactics where the coach they were gonna use for, get out a player. Or to say a player retaliate. I'm glad that you see him don't retaliate. Staths did the same thing in the under 16 last year. You know what I mean? We talked about it and know that this is how they play. This is their plan. Look out for it. You have to protect yourself at all times.
Right.
It's a sports. It's part of it. He did what he did. I said you did your job.
Right.
1 goal and 1 assist.
That's great.
After your 2 goal down.
After you get some bad lick.
After you get bad treatment all day, bad calls, everything. You didn't show
I think one of the reasons though, I think Whisper should have played more. Like I think him should, come inside sometime. Stop staying out wide. Move around.
Come inside more time.
Yeah, come inside more time.
Him could have played the attacking mid, knowing
Right.
that him can dribble out the side.
Yeah.
Him did it more than one time yesterday.
Right. So that him should do, but I think the tactics of the coach. He never get a part there, right?
You never get that part there, and so it go.
Because
as coaches, you make some decisions.
You see, I think once him start use Whisper now on the ball, because the next midfielder, him good enough, but this is not him here though. Next year maybe him good. I'm not reminding him. He might try.
Parchment. No way on earth I will say this. You lose 19 players and compete the way Kingston College compete.
True, man. Quite a team.
You cannot do that in a no way. 19 players, a lot of players.
Yeah, man, and then come back now and then, dominate. So the coaching staff have to get good credit, good credit.
You have to give them good credit.
I have to give them credit for their preparation. Yeah, man, I have to give them credit for their preparation. Big up KC. Yeah, we have the Champions Cup to go off first.
Yeah.
We have the Champions Cup to go off. Seeing Ellis said, if they beat Giants, then what are we? You understand?
It's like he might try to say Saudi Arabia, and KC.
David, man. No, David.
Argentina.
Ravan said, I think the system is too difficult for Mona defense. They hardly get any protection from their midfield. What do you think?
They're not getting no protection because they play open. They play attacking football. They want to score. You just have to outscore me. You understand? That sort of football.
Yeah, but nothing is wrong with playing that way, but you have to have depth in your team so you can make changes and keep the momentum same in the game.
For me,
how much change in a Issa? How much change you can make? 7, right. So you see how much change you can make. So if I think, Mona at the bench, 7 players on the bench, or you could have ship out in a games, right? Like a game yesterday when them the 1-up up. And second half come now 1-1, them could have changed out some players and put in some more players. But you don't have the depth. You don't have the depth. And that kill them. The system can play them, but you must have the depth. You understand? Injured players have to come off at the bench and everything. You can't work. They're not going to win some.
No, Sean Ellis, Staths is a good school, Staths, you don't go in a semi-finals for so much years, and not being a good school. Don't think that I'm downplaying the achievement that Stats made, the two glorious goals that they scored. I thought that if they had added the other keeper in the goal, even one of those goals wouldn't score. But however, the goals were scored, and they were two glorious goals, and I applaud them. I am not going to be a sore loser, and I don't feel no way about it. I mean, Whisper did his job, and the job that he did was already done. Two times whatever other player in whatever category. If it's in goal scoring category, he's two times every other player and Stats and JC and Mona. No, sorry, Donna Mitchell have 20 goals. So, you know, to have 25 goals in a school season and 19 assists, it's phenomenal for a man who just turned 17 and just spent his first year in Manning Cup. When you can match that, as an individual player, individually we are talking about, then we can talk, we can debate it. You can show me what player has achieved that. As long as 2022 schoolboy football will ever talk about the champions will be mentioned, and Whisper will be in that. I'm sure that will be in this conversation. As long as I live, we're gonna always remember 2022 football, the Jean Whisper Richards.
All right, everybody go remember. Everybody go remember that season.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Just mention 2022 season. And someone on the stats there would never even mention, and I will say this because you not gonna have a career in football. The 22 players that stats not gonna have a career in football. They maybe only have 2 players or 4 players to be more. But after that, everybody there on the moon. All you're gonna remember, yo, I'm playing Money Cup, You have to go find a company for work. You have to go own your own company.
Some of them are baby man already.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
You know where that go.
Yeah.
Done in football done.
There you go, because you have to go look it. Because you have more to feed. And I said, and we applaud coach, the coaching staff, I mean, you as a person have to be grateful so he's injury free and good, season is over, it's just a competition, it's just games. And in games you have winners and you have losers. So it goes. And I understand that. I don't want some people to take it for granted and say, oh, I'm going to rush the boy because football moms are like that, The mother want to run out there for kill him out there for work because she knows him never got there. If I say you can't do that, you can't embarrass him like that. You understand? Because it was blatant. It's her son. She feeling pain. It's people them. So it's just like that. And we don't want the football to be on that level for we to think that, because a man kicked down him son. I remember one year I was watching football, what years ago, and a man lick a Calabar youth, and the father run up on the field to say.
Yeah, remember, I think him the JC coach on that time, remember?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The father run on, you see, and that was bad for the sports. I say, Mom, I know him feel, I know how him feel, but I don't want to in that situation.
Yeah,
where we know so no. That is very bad. And that will show something, And emotion run wild sometime with me, and even watching our Whisper play and watching the players them go at him and watching how him protect himself and them thing that but it's games at the end of the day, and in games you have winners, you have losers, especially at this point. Even if it's penalty shootout you lose, it's still a forever loser.
Yeah, man.
And that's it,
That's it. Richard, we have 5 minutes left. Just give me your 2 cents on the final. We think I got on December 2, and just talk to the people.
December 2. JC was always the number 1 to win this competition because JC has the more Yeah, KC won last year because they are the oldest team. JC is now in the
Richie? I got Richie gone, people. But I think I know what he was going to say. He was saying about JC team. They have the most, experienced team at the moment. Most of the players playing in the international region, at their country, Jamaica and I think St. Lucia, I think. Seeing Ellis, they say when you dig a grave, dig two. I say when you prophesy and predict people's future, make sure it's not your own. No, but reality, bro, reality. And I think maybe sometimes we take it away not talk it, but the reality, most of the ball them are schoolboy football not gonna make it, bro. Not gonna make it. The reality scenery is reality. Most of them ball you see are dominating at schoolboy football now for Staths, JC, KC, not gonna make it. A few gonna make it. A few gonna make it. Some of them because of not because we not bad mind about we want them to make it, but because of some of them now gonna make it to the Premier League. Premier League now gonna want some of them because of their behavior. Right? Number one. Number two, they might have responsibilities. Some of them have kids already, senior. So that's what Richie was saying. You don't take it otherwise. You don't take it like a bad man, play them. And that's talk about the factors, we got to stop them. Some of them now gonna make it to get scholarship to go overseas because they not the grades. Cool? Seeing Ellis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ansi, so what I'm saying, or what I would like to say is that, the comments I heard just now that, in the 2022 season, who we are going to remember in the future, and a whole heap of the youth them on the Staths team, nobody now gonna remember them. I'm just paraphrasing here.
Okay.
Nobody now gonna remember them because them now gonna have no future in a football. Listen, man, from a parent myself, I'm disappointed in hearing that because even if that is the case, let's say we have a crystal ball, right? And we can see into the future. And we can see say none of the Staths youth them now gonna become nothing. We as human beings, brother, we don't use that as a trophy for elevate ourselves and say, my youth are gonna make it, and your youth now gonna make it. I'ma see the future, and my youth make it, and your youth don't make it. I just think it's a bad talking point. I know emotions are high right now, but really, if I say, boy, none of the youth them now gonna make it, we don't know, brethren. We do not know what the future holds. We don't know. So I just didn't want to jump on and say, boy, that was a really poor comment as far as I'm concerned. And
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, bless up. Honor, diligence, and service.
Respect sceneries. Yeah, man, respect. But I understand when I say seeing Ellis, hope you're listening, because you want to hear my pointers on it. I understand when I say I don't agree with somebody saying that the players them now are gonna reach nowhere by just saying that they're not gonna reach nowhere. But you have to say it with evidence. You have to say it with why you're saying that. You understand me? And don't say it because of you have somebody there where you like in the tournament that will make it. You understand me? Why I would say that most of the players not going to make it from schoolboy football is because of how the system in football in Jamaica is set and the economy is set. So that is my reason. You understand? People tend to shift away from this topic because it might hurt some people. It might taste, going people's taste buds a little different, like bitter, and some might sweet. But I think that these are the topics that we should acknowledge. A lot of them from not going to pick out any team because when I talk about a team, especially, most of these players when they get the scholarship and go overseas, them just stop playing football. That's You understand? If you don't make it into the European clubs, the Spanish clubs, the French clubs, the championship clubs are those clubs over where Champions League or Europa League is playing, where people can see the MLS or whatever and doing well. You don't make it. USL is not. I don't think you make it in USL. It's a better way for living, better than Jamaica. You know, if you know your career, you're not gonna make. If nobody now come out for you and get old, can go play some USL. But at the end of the day, we know that these players, some of these players, are going to be on their own. One, school or business boy again, because I want. You understand me? They're not try to get in a club or whatever. Two, some of you know the manners and respect. The clubs in Jamaica don't want you. Three, the clubs may not use young players, so you're going to suffer. You understand me? These are the reasons, right? So we have to understand that there are reasons why people say these players not going to make it. Now, in a case here, Whisper is, everybody know Whisper anglers, and they're going to do them best. He must get broke up or something wrong with him, make him can't make it. Based on the talent they man. And it's simple that what the manager try to say, I think. But maybe come off at the wrong phase or the wrong term. You understand? Maybe come off at the wrong phase or the wrong term to use Sean Ellis. But at the end of the day, some people may take it different because it's a topic that is very sensitive. The topic that is very sensitive. Because I have to keen with the words when I use it in a scene. That's why I think this is what Richie Wild want to say. You don't want to say it in a way when hurt people. Maybe say it in a way where we come out hard and fast and rash. But I think this is what he's going to say. So I'm going to try to say if we can correct it. This is what I would say. You understand? This is what I would say. Yeah, Richie Wild.
But let me tell you this. Shane Ellis, if you had look on those games and see how these boys been playing Whisper since under 16. If Whisper was in tracks, everybody would have put him in a glass case if he was a runner. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The referee need to protect players like Satchel and those players. Well, I give good thanks to the federal. I don't, if as a parent, I don't business how you feel or how you want to think it come off. But you see how unseen, give you a spade and call a spade, and that's exactly how it's going to be. It's not we would not care what you want to think or say. That's exactly the school won't forget them. When Money Cup finish and it is tracks time, Money Cup man forget. Them forget them.
But that's true.
That's done.
That's reality. That is reality.
And you, whenever that change in whatever year that change, I've never. You can tell me, but now for now, not gonna change, brother. Not gonna change. And you can't change that. Me never say to KC, how much man on KC championship team get a scholarship and go away or have a job now from KC championship team. You think it's the 22 of them? Because that is what he's trying to say to me. I mean, I believe that. Because that will never happen.
Maybe 3 or 2 out there.
Them again.
Maybe 2 or 3 out there.
Tell him again, make him know. Yeah. Tell him again.
Your name?
Yeah.
Your name again? The under 20 team.
There were Staths players talking about breaking up Whisper before the game start. Them do it last year. We're going to set this for them and then them thing there. 5 yellow card, 1 red card. How can what that intention say? And out of those 5 yellow card and 1 red card, 4 of them is on 1 player. So what is the intention of that team? This is what you're teaching your boys to go to international level, to play pro. And them are going to make it?
Nobody now look by you, brother. Straight out the back. Nobody now look by you. Straight. Nobody now look by you. Like what this man called in and talk about. That dude before did and make a bad statement.
Yeah, well,
I don't like it.
I will never revert to what I just said, and I will stand by it 1,000%. And it's that's how it is.
Yeah, how it is true. That's how it is.
The system, you will understand, and you would think, say, I'm emotional, and I'm not. Didn't I come on and I said, yo, good work, coaching staff? Did I congratulate them on them and seeing on the program? So why is he make it thinking as if yo?
No, because
I'm a
maybe I say it because you say whisper ago. You understand me? But you never give the reason why you say it, why you say these players now.
Well, that's he picked that from that reason to say I'm
Right.
try to say myself.
Right.
Since I had him right too. Since week I had a discussion with Leon Bailey, and one of the discussion that he was saying, him say, some man when him think did I go make it, never make it. Some man when him say, and the man say, yo, what them man you do yourself? Them there Leicester and them there big club. And some man who were way ahead didn't make it. Him right. Because it's only 1% can make it.
From Jamaica.
From Jamaica. 1% can make it. And that's why you have to 10 times better than what them have.
Based on the system, we have 1%.
Based on how it is. Because remember, you're going to go over there now and take the man who live next door to the coach's son's game. So Omega go home at night time knowing that you have this youth all the way from Jamaica come take my son game. So how my son are gonna live. Him been in this academy since he was 4 years old. And you come take him job? You crazy? They're not on that. So they're gonna make it harder for you. You have to discipline enough. You can't react like how when them man are coming with them wild tackle. You just have to just go through and do your job.
The man said Nicholson never passed first round in Jamaica and he make it.
But Nicholson had the potential. Everybody knew that from he came out. He just had the potential. He was just different.
And now you there humble you too. Humble.
Yes, he was just different. Certain players you can just say, yo, them different. And you have put them in that category. And I'm saying that you have not only Whisper, you have Satchel, you have Dylan John. I mean, I put Dylan John above Satchel. But Dylan John now getting a game at JC because our JC system set with the bigger men them who are 19 and not Dylan John who is 16. You see what I'm saying? So him don't get him opportunity to show himself. And that's my honest opinion.
You know, me take a player from JC, we never play for JC and win Ben Francisco for Charlie. Two players from JC, the goalkeeper, Hayat, and next player. You understand me? So I'm sure you said JC have a whole heap of player. Enough of them to play for your school. Enough of them.
Yeah, man,
we are top quality, them just need to work on and them good.
Yeah, man. It happens right round. Right round it happens. It's not just JC, it happens at George, it happens at Wellman. That's how it is. A football. Jamaican football, I should say. You know what I mean? But I don't want nobody feel offended of how
maybe how it come across. But correct. But them understand now and them don't cling to it, but they understand now because we tell them the reason why. Because it's obvious over the years. But look at when we play with Flemings at JC. Rafiq Brad.
Yeah.
Talk of the tone, the best thing, better than Flemings. Him and make Flemings a score goal and you get where I come from? Big up Rafiq Brand. But you can use him story for sure the evidence why we say some of these players not gonna make it. The system affect him. Maybe him go get youth early. He never have the money to go to college, take up in college. When him go to the club, maybe him behavior may make him get into the club system. And them thing they happen and stop the youth them and that we are talking about. We now say your Whisper gonna make it over the youth because Whisper better than the youth and you.
Yeah.
No better. You understand what we are saying?
But
Well, I'm
But
finished. We are said the system we're in place for Whisper is better than the system we're in place for the Staths player them and other players them to make it. So it's a percentage chance, higher percentage chance that Whisper will make it over the Staths player, and that's a fact. If you don't understand that, something wrong with the eyes. That is straight up from Unseen Sports.
yeah, man. Thank you very much for clarifying that unseen sports. You know what I mean? When I showing a love, John. You know what it is to have. You know how much people Leon Bailey help. That just one baller. You know how much people that you would help. You know how I would have loved for we have 100 Leon Bailey spread right across the island.
Yeah, man. No.
I would have loved the whole of Staths team make it. It would have been cool. Me I go cheer for him. Me I go wear up jersey.
But the system
Me I
have
go
to
wear.
change. The system
Me I
have to
go wear
change.
such. Me I go wear such a jersey because he's a Jamaican.
Of
And
course, you
he's
love
for
Satchel.
Jamaica.
Who wants Satchel make it? Who wants Satchel make it? Me look out for
Who
the player
doesn't
the
want it
next
to make it?
season. Him how much? Me want a player to make it. Me want
Such a
Omar Reed
play.
to make it.
Such a played for Selassie when he was 14 years old. You know.
Oh. So hold on.
Like,
Which where you come from? Where you come
Painland.
from?
I think a Painland, if I'm not even. He was a Phoenix player until COVID, you know.
Yeah.
A Phoenix in the day, you know.
Okay.
A COVID make certain things make him stop come at training. When we were at Kansas Spring, he was there, you know. The program he has grown since. The program that Staths put him through, him is a slender person. Him though he's not him don't farm out himself yet. You understand? So
How
he's a
much?
little man. Such and we about the same age.
Yeah. They want one more
Yeah
year.
man.
But me
Yeah
think
man.
Satchel
You
enough
have
play.
2 more years.
Satchel and him playing up play no more schoolboy football, brother. And that's gonna be the problem now. He's gonna play schoolboy football next season and match up himself. He needs to go in a club system.
So where is he gonna be? Staths gonna give him we're gonna put him in our club system next year. He's not gonna play for Staths again. Staths wanna win. Win back. So this is what we are talking about, the
That we are
Jamaican
talking
system.
about the Jamaican system. You don't play no more schoolboy football. The man dominate, brother. The man for going at some play against some high quality team. Yeah?
So what
the matter? A joke thing.
Yeah man. I expect great things from a lot of Jamaican players right across the island. The one thing that I know that I have seen across the island, because we have gone to different parishes,
Richie, go on talk a little bit. Now come.
different parishes. I seen a whole heap of baller across the island. Even down on Manning's, Westmoreland. Westmoreland don't get no highlight at all. No highlight. And Westmoreland at Peterfield there's a set of good ballers. At Frome there were some good midfielders, some good midfielders. And Manning's had the cream of the crop in the Westmoreland era. And I was like so impressed. I mean, I said, talent is here. A lot of talent is here in the island. We went to Portland and we're going to one place where it is so far called Zion Hill. And when we went up there, I said, you know, two little baller, you know, the place so far, and you still could have picked out two little baller. Still could have picked out two little baller. So, you know, it is a pleasure to deal with young youth and know that in me would never ever say that me no want the next man you make it. That is not me. I'm not on that path. I want every man make it. Every man you make it. But how it is set up, everybody can make it. Because of the fight. It starts from even within. Because even some people are gonna think like, yo, him have to make it is the thing. You only have potential until you make it, brother. It's only a potential. And all this schoolboy football did was to show Jamaica which we are say Whisper can do this long time. And them say, no, you need to play a competitive ball. Make us say him can do it.
Yeah, we'll show them. We'll show them.
Make me show them.
Show them. No, them say more they go in the Premier League.
No, them want him, yeah. So the goalpost move again.
Yeah, more goals move, but the continue move. I saw Jamaica, you have to please, you know. But you
We don't
have to
mind.
know the right thing on the follow. At the end of the
We
day,
don't mind
at the end of the day, Whisper going out overseas youth academy and transition, you know, learning the game, playing against higher quality players. Go improve, have to improve.
But this is what I'm saying to you. Whisper is not a finished product.
No.
Whisper is still not a finished product. He's still developing. Because that is the stage where we are. It's just because people say, yo, make us say the first right product we're not talk about. He's still not developed. You understand? The youth scored 12 goals with his left foot. Nine goals with his right foot. 3 with his head. You understand? And that is a good achievement.
Listen up. Whisper never play no more schoolboy football. Satchel never play no more schoolboy football. Blake never play no more schoolboy football. Zimnis can play back.
Yeah, man, him can play next year.
Zimnis never play no more schoolboy football. I tell you the play them never play no more schoolboy football. They put up pro. You understand me? And if these players sit down and make the parents them sit down and make the past students and the old boys trick them, them youth move going forward. Even if I forgot sit down on a bench for 2 games in the Premier League, make the youth them go play professional football. Right? Schoolboy football is not the way out. It's not the way out. Schoolboy football can get you a scholarship. Right?
Tell them again.
One in a blue moon, a player left from school straight in a club overseas. Once in a blue moon, not be extreme quality.
Even when you're extreme quality, it can't work neither.
It can't work because it don't make sense.
They might take you and put you in
an academy. Yeah.
Developing program.
Me to have my money. Me have millions. Right? And this is a professional thing where clubs is responsible for developing players. And me will go up on a schoolboy competition and buy a player out of a schoolboy competition, bro. Whether be a big idiot. It don't make no sense. It don't add up.
No, but people don't know the ins and outs of football and and the seriousness about it. They don't really know.
And things that people football are religion, man. People with dead in football, bro.
Me know a man will use in paycheck and buy season ticket. Same wife say, oh, food are going to the house. The man say, you for sort out that. You go sort out that. But me, I buy my season ticket. But I forgot match.
Number one. So if you want to go where your business, that's your business. Tell him to that straight up. Yeah. Anyway, Richard, you know, say me have to go run and now we have a class. I'm going to the class time and everything. Big up Jamal Maka. Big up Benroy Buckley. Big up Sean Williams. Big up Bala Dawes. Big up Ravan Bennett. Big up everybody will come. Casual Bayless. You know, big up everybody with up on the stream will come give me the support. Jamal Kalaski. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And that's what I mean. Remember, tell a friend about Unseen Sports TV so the program can get bigger and stronger. We're building the football fans, carrying over the football fans to Unseen Sports TV. You understand me? We're talking about football also. Check and see this coming up next. So check out your content a lot. Alright? Big up everybody who come on Unseen Sports TV. Thanks again. As we come to this part of the program, we say we are OUT and out.